Howdy folks. So it's been a while since I've made a video. I'm back home now. I lost my job, so I'm waiting for employment to kick in. Once that kicks in, then I'll be spending probably the next 2-3 months here at home. This is the spot where my camper's at. I want to park my house here. Then I'll get this view. It's surrounded by trees, so I like it. So anyhow, as you'll see, there's also going to be footage put in of the roads when I first got back during the monsoons. They've pretty much ended now, and the roads have been fixed, but they were really bad. It was almost like rock crawling. It was terrible. But they've pretty much got them fixed now, so that's a good thing. We have some neighbors, and again, when out here, I use that term loosely because they're, I don't know how many miles away. They just had a whole bunch of puppies. They're Anatolian Shepherd and Great Pyrenees mix. They had 23 of them. So hopefully, if things go well, we're going to get a puppy. Because I want a puppy, my own dog, and those are really good dogs for out here. Really good at protecting the animals and the property and everything else against wild animals. They're pretty large. They got like bear-sized paws. But they're just gentle giants. And talked to another neighbor, and they've got about 20 piglets for sale, and he's selling them a breeding pair for $120. And since we no longer have goats, but we have the enclosure that the goats were in, I'm thinking that'd be a good place to put some pigs. Raise them up, get some babies, raise the babies up, and then eat them. They'll be named things like ham, bacon, pork chops, stuff like that. I'm not going to let the kids give them real names because then they get attached. We can't have that because we're going to be eating them. Other than that, there's really not a whole lot been going on. I've been home for 2 weeks now. Been pretty lazy. Haven't really wanted to do a video. Just been enjoying being home. After all that time out there in New Mexico, living out of my truck and working, not really having any way to escape the heat because my air conditioner doesn't work. I was pretty happy to get back here. The weather is much cooler here, especially nights. And then sleeping in my own bed was just amazing. My first night back, I think I slept for 12 hours. I was out. And it was so relaxing. Since I've been back, we've been cleaning up a little bit, getting this area cleaned up. There's a little area for me to pull this out, but then once I get it to a certain point, there's no way to go. So we're gonna do, when we come to that point, get a chainsaw and take out some dead trees and some scrub oaks and get them out of the way so I can pull this camper right out of here and park it someplace else on the property, and then move the house in here when I get it. This is a spot that I wanted, and it's nice and hidden from the roads, surrounded by trees, which helps with windbreak. And it's just a pretty spot, I think. So this is where I want to go. I still would love to move to Alaska, but I don't know if that's ever gonna be a reality. I lived there for a while, so it's not like I've never been there, never fulfilled my dream of going there. I have been there. I did live there for a little bit. I would just like to go back there permanently because that would just be awesome. Go fishing all the time, catch the fish that I need to eat, survive, maybe do some hunting, clamming. That would just be an awesome life, I think. But we'll see. I suppose I could go fishing here, go to Bear Canyon, give me some trout, bring a bunch of trout back, and get them in the freezer. And of course, there's elk. I don't ever see the elk anywhere but on the res. They hide, which is amazing. It's an animal that big hides in this, but they do. Same with the pronghorn antelope. They're pretty good at that as well. Let's see. Other than that, just made another house payment. Got 2 more house payments, and that thing is paid for. So that's nice. That'll definitely be a weight lifted. It's not a whole lot, but it is what it is. So I went to the post office in town to get another mailbox, change my P.O. box to St. John's instead of Sanders. So if y'all have my Sanders P.O. box, don't send anything. It's I had to renew it, and they're not open on Saturdays, and I couldn't get there during the week because of work, so I couldn't get it renewed. Now they're charging me in St. John's because I don't have a septic system put in. If I put a septic system in, then I get my P.O. box for free. But now I have to pay for it until I get in, which seems awfully silly to me, but whatever. It is what it is, right? I mean, other than that, I don't really have much more to update on. I got fired for BS reason. They flat out lied in the separation report. It was mostly because people thought and felt, not because they knew. They didn't ask me anything. They didn't question me. They just did it. So I'm really unhappy with that company now. It's just goes to show when you start developing loyalty for a company and start thinking this is great and this is where I want to stay. No, they screw you. There's no reason to be loyal to companies because they're not loyal to you. I've never in my career found a company that was loyal to their employees, unless you're part of a clique, and then you're not. It's not the company itself. It's just you're part of a clique. Seems to be the way it works. Want to give a shout out to Mike and his wife. Sorry, I don't remember your name. It's very nice meeting you guys at the farmers market. While I was there, at the farmers market, I was waiting for some folks to get back that do canned goods for some corn relish. And this gentleman come walking up and introduced himself. I had no idea who he was. It was like, wonder where I knew him from. And then he said he was one of my subscribers. And he recognized me. And so he wanted to come up and talk to me and meet me. And that was really nice. I appreciate that. It's kind of like I don't know, I've only got 300 subscribers. And to actually meet some of them is always a nice thing. So thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all. I can't wait to hang out with y'all again some other time. That'd be great. I think that's pretty much it for the update. I have not started my other channel yet. I'm debating whether I'm going to put it on here or go to Rumble with it. So I got to do some research in Rumble, and then I'll go from there. Decide where I want it to be. Anyhow, give you one last look at the property here before I go. Just wanted to say thanks. This is what's going on with me. We love you all. You'll have a great day. Take care. Bye. So a little recording of our ride home. The roads are pretty trashed. This one won't be too bad, but then when we turn up here, it'll be a lot worse. But this one was pretty washed out, so hopefully you'll be able to see that in the video. That's worse than this part of the road. I'll start recording again once we get to the next part. Now for the fun road. This is after sitting here all day without rain. But we got another storm coming, and that's why we're trying to beat it. Muddy ones always last. Clear ones are first. Well, thanks for cleaning my windshield earlier. Must have hit it when it hit his head. Sorry for the breaking video. It hit the boy's head and shut off. He's got a hard head. I don't even know if anybody can see anything through all the mug. I have no idea how nasty it is in there. Right there, that is why we were in a hurry to get home, because that's coming. And if that would have hit while we're on that road, as you saw it, it would have been a lot worse.